11:08 a.m. on January the 8th of 2021 here in Salem, Indiana. Hello. You know, I've been not really wanting to watch any of this politics and stuff going on. But when I saw the horns on this protester, and I literally thought that it was kind of like a ceremony that took place. Hello. Hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello from my heart to yours. Okay, let me see this. Marcia. Okay, yeah, that is a theory, but I got a different theory. I really do have a different theory. Um, Thank you all for tuning in. I've got a different theory. I'm going in a different direction, and it's the direction of CERN. Okay, it is. And I just want to show this. If this is all right, this is informative. This is just my personal uh, theory. There's many theories out there, and it's okay. It is okay. I didn't like what happened. You didn't like what happened. Nobody liked what happened, but I'm seeing some kind of similarities that's taken place. I'm going to turn this out because we are going to see this. Hello. I got a headache. I don't normally get a headache, but I've got it. I've got it. Yeah. Okay. This is fine. Okay. I'm going in a different direction, you all. You see this man right here. He's got this goatee and thing. And then so does this man right here. And this man was involved in CERN ceremonies. He also had horns on his head. And I'm gonna play a video. I'm gonna play a video, you all. Bear with me. And please try to keep an open mind, okay? Because there's more than meets the eye with this stuff. Way more than meets the eye going on. I really, really feel like it. We know that we're living in strange times, to put it quite simple. Very strange times. Look at this. So we got this, we got these people at this ceremony right here. And you got all these people that have these great big heads and stuff on here. But let me just zoom up right here. Look at this. So we had this horned being that came out of CERN. And of course, the horns, it's a goat head on his head, but nonetheless, this is a horned being that came out of CERN. Look at the third eye. Look, this is representative. I feel that was representative of the third eye. I'm not going to watch the ceremonies. You know what takes place at CERN when they have their ceremonies. It's the most strangest thing. And I'm going to just show you a few pictures, and then I'm going to play, and then I'm going to play for you what I heard this man, the horned man, say in an interview, because he's talking about the third eye, talking about being a shaman, talking about seeing into the spiritual realm and all of that. And we know that CERN wants to open up that realm, okay? And here you got this man in an interview. I'm just going to show you these images from CERN, from one of their ceremonies, and I'm going to show you that man talking about being a shaman and opening the third eye and being able to see. I think it's all ceremonial also. It's all carefully. I don't care who did it, okay? It's right in our face, you all. It's right in our face. So I'm gonna hopefully YouTube. Hopefully you don't do this is a tad bit inappropriate. Let me just say this. It's a tad bit inappropriate. But look, so we've got these horns and stuff, and we got this man. He came out with the horns on his head. And I think this woman, it was awful. This woman, she got on the bars and started doing her slipping and sliding in front of all the audiences there, and they were just having Look at this. Okay, I don't know what this is, but I'm thinking this is like kind of representative of the third eye. And what do these mean? What do these three scarab-like whatever bugs mean? I don't know what they mean, you all. This is one of CERN's ceremonies, and it was the most bizarre. And look, you have all this eye, all these eyes that have shown up. And what's this? Is this some kind of planetary system? Or I don't know what the meaning of that was. I have no idea. Okay. And then look at these heads. Tell me if you recognize any of these heads. There were three great big giant heads that took, there were three big giant heads that took, they played in the ceremony that played out. Three giant heads. And I don't know who these were to represent, but it was very odd, and they came walking down through there together. They came walking together, you all. This is just a different theory about this. I know who I think this kind of looks like, looking at it just barely. And then this other one, look at this mustache on this one great big giant head. Okay, look at that. Okay, and here's a closer one. So I'm sure that these giant heads represent some type of a world figure. If you all recognize these, yeah. So here they are standing there. These three heads, they all stand together, whoever they represent. Right here like this. Okay. I don't know who they are, but this looks kind of modern day. Then you have this face right here. And then you have all three of them standing together. They're all three standing together. Yeah, I don't know who they are, but I thought that was it's part of strange, but we got this man right here. Okay, and I think that's the end. Now I just got another close-up. Look at this, look at his face and stuff. Okay, he's taking part in this ceremony. Look at that face. Look at that face. I'm thinking, okay, dude, are these one and the same, you all? Are these one and the same? Because you would have to be somebody really important. And you know, he's got a small ear. Look at his nose right here. Look at his nose. He's got a small ear. He's got a nose. Well, this guy's got his mouth open. But nonetheless, there's horns, okay? There's horns. And there's horns that are used in those ceremonies by CERN. Okay, look, I just want to zoom up on the nose if I can, you all. I just want to zoom up. This is my theory. I think it's like a ceremony regardless. I really do. Some kind of ritual thing. See, they got the nose. Look at that nose. It's kind of straight down. That's kind of straight down. And they can say that this is Antifa. They can say anything they want. We don't know the whole story. We don't know the whole story, you all. And, you know, some people may not agree with this, but this is just this right here. CERN and the third eye being opening, you all. Come on. Come on. So, yeah. They got these three heads. All right, and I want to get over to that third eye thing. I want to get over to all the eyeballs and stuff. Right there, look at that. So CERN wants to open up portals. I'm not going to play around. I promise I'm not going to play around on here. They want to open up portals. We're going to watch this video that I got, because he's talking about his third eye, talking about being a shaman, this horned man. I'm thinking, you've got to be kidding. I hope they didn't erase it. I just recorded it, you all. Okay, I got it. And I'm not even going to talk doing it. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. We're going to go back. I'm going to turn the volume up because I want you all to hear about this, because this is weird, you all. I think it's all, why would he even, the way he's talking, it's just, yeah, watch this, you all, watch it. This is just a Gina thought. He's being interviewed by this orb.
In order to beat this evil occultic force. You need a light occultic force. You need an occultic force that is of the side of God, of love, like almost like on the side of the angels, okay, as opposed to the demons. All right. And so, as a shaman, I am like a multidimensional or hyperdimensional being. Okay, I am able to perceive multiple different frequencies of light beyond my five senses, and it allows me to see into these other higher dimensions that these entities, these pedophiles, these rapists, these murderers, these really high up people, that they almost like hide in the shadows in. Nobody can see that because the third eye ain't open. Okay? And that's where things like fluoride and stuff like that comes in.
So he's talking about the third eye ain't open. See, he's talking about being a shaman and all of that kind of stuff, you all. And that's all about CERN, okay? That's all about CERN, and he's this guy's claiming love and light and all of that kind of stuff. This is just different theory. It's all it is, just a different theory. Could you all hear him? Could you hear him? Yeah, see, that's a theory too. He's an actor paid. He's an actor. That's what they say. But you know what? CERN did this thing, and they got the horns in it. And I'm thinking, this is weird. It's too strange. It's really strange to me. We're going to watch it one more time because of the.
In order to beat this evil occultic force, you need a light occultic force. You need an occultic force that is of the side of God, of love, like almost like on the side of the angels, okay, as opposed to the demons. All right. And so, as a shaman, I am like a multidimensional or hyperdimensional being. Okay, I am able to perceive multiple different frequencies of light beyond my five senses, and it allows me to see into these other higher dimensions that these entities, these pedophiles, these rapists, these murderers, these really high up people, that they almost like hide in the shadows in. Nobody
Thank
can see
you,
that because the third eye ain't
futuristic.
open. Okay, and that's where things like fluoride and stuff like that comes in.
That's the only thing that's bothering me, you all. When I look at that and I see that, and I see those horns on there, and they look like the same horns that were involved in the CERN ceremony and stuff. That's what I'm saying. It's. I think there's more to this than meets the eye. See, and that's a theory too. He's Antifa. I've heard that. And you know, we know the enemy likes to infiltrate, but the enemy can play both sides too. They can. They can put a message out there that this is this. This is exactly what it is, and then you can have the other side know. Well, now I'm throwing in another theory. That's what I am. I think CERN has opened up portals, bad portals. That's what I feel. They've opened up bad portals. All right, they have. Um, and you have to ask yourself, why would he even want to come in there with horns on his head? Okay, why would they want to do that? Okay, why would they? Because that's what CERN does. They have those costumes like that, is what they do. They really do. Um, oh my goodness. Yeah, just the mere fact of horns and things. I don't like any of it. I don't. But I know that the CERN, and this guy's talking about the third eye, and then they talking about the third eye in that CERN ceremony. And then you got these heads right here. Is that Mike Pence? Is that Mike Pence's head? Is this Justin Trudeau without whatever on his face? I don't know who this other one is. This kind of looks sort of like Bolton. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out who those guys are and why they had them heads showing up, you all, because it's not normal. It's not. And then all of this stuff with all this eye, and the guy's talking about the third eye. It's that's all I have to say. I think it was part of a ceremony too. I do. And then people say, well, it was Antifa who helped stormed it through. I'm not saying that they weren't in there, because I'm saying that there's been buildings and cities burnt down practically, businesses burnt. Okay, there's been that fires all over the place, and nothing was done. And I think that's wrong. I think something should have been done. I do. But I think it's all part of what is taking place right now. It has all been planned out for a long time. And you see, it's just not here in this country. It's all over the world. All of this stuff is taking place all over the world because there are global people involved. That's it. Yeah. So yeah, that was my little theory, and I'm sure that there's a whole lot more to come, but I don't like it. I don't like what was taking place because we all want to live in peace. We do. We all want peace. We don't like violence. But then you have people who like to incite violence. A futuristic, thank you. We have people who like to incite violence. And then we have, yeah, it's unexplainable. Things that are happening in the spiritual realm. There's a lot of things happening. And I'm sure that there's been many portals that have been opened. But I think that, let me get here. I think that CERN has truly done some terrible openings of things that they cannot control. Because once something is opened, you can't control it. You can't. You cannot shut it because it's more powerful than you are. Yeah. So with that being said, you all, please give this video a thumbs up. Please hit that subscribe button. When you give it a thumbs up, it suggests it to other people. And this is, this is just my own theory. I like to throw that out there too. It's part of rituals and stuff. It is. It's ceremonial. It's all ceremonial. Yeah. So with that being said, I am going to go. I am. I just wanted to share that with you all. And you may not agree, and that's fine. You may not. Jen, thank you. Yeah. Yeah, you may not agree, but that's okay. But I think that we all want answers, and we all want this craziness to stop. And we all want things exposed that have been hidden for far too long. We all want the same thing. We want to do the right thing. And the right thing to some may not be the right thing to others. So with that being said, rest in peace, Maria Colvin. What's that mean? What are you trying to tell me? I'm going to go die and rest in peace like that? I have less than 2 years of doing what I'm doing in whatever capacity that is. Yeah. Yeah. Love you all too. Have a wonderful rest of your day.